Hello, I am Travis Tompkins, the Emergency Manager for Escambia County.
And I'm Scotland Williams, meteorologist and emergency management coordinator for Escambia County Emergency Management. Today we're tracking the tropics because it's very active out there with Hurricane Fiona, Tropical Storm Gaston, and Tropical Depressions 9 and 10, in addition to another wave with a low chance of development. So let's focus on Tropical Depression 9 that's about to move into untapped, very warm ocean waters that's going to contribute to some rapid development. It can either get named Hermine or Ian, depending on which tropical depression gets named first. So here's a look at something that's actually going to help us out. A cold front going to be off to our northwest on Sunday and going to push through by Tuesday and be down to our south. Meanwhile, the storm is still coming up towards the west coast of Florida. As we get into Wednesday, here's what will be the storm, either again getting the name Hermine or Ian. It cannot cross over the cold front, so it might push it a little bit west, but that will be a steering current on where the storm goes. So here's a look at the cone the National Hurricane Center has put out. And remember, the center of the storm can make landfall anywhere within this cone of uncertainty. By the weekend, going to be a storm, and then by early next week, a hurricane. By the middle of next week, going to be a major hurricane, meaning Category 3 or higher, with winds of 111 miles an hour or higher.
So the cone, any of us that have lived on the Gulf Coast know that this cone can move, and it always does. So this is the track right now, and of course we are not inside of that cone, but that does not mean that we need to let our guard down. We need to make sure that we take this weekend and get 1 week ready. And what does that mean? Make sure that you have enough food and water for each person in your family for at least 1 week. Make sure that you have medical supplies, medications on hand that you might need. You want to make sure that you take this weekend. Just because we're not showing it right now doesn't mean that we couldn't somehow end up being impacted by this. So get your plan together, get your preparedness plan together, and we're gonna keep watching this all weekend long, and we'll let you know probably on Monday where we stand with Escambia County.